Okay, welcome back. So just like what I said earlier, you've already have your server set up, your two servers set up, they're already bootstrapped, and we can see the result of that from here, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a load balancer, which is an application load balancer, and I'm going to pull these two servers in it, okay? So to do that, we're going to go to load balancers right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and create one. I'm going to create an application load balancer. I'm just going to call it servers LB. Okay. It's going to be an internet facing. All right. IPv4. Make sure your load balancer is same VPC as your servers, or it's not going to work. All right. So server one, server two, subnet one, subnet two here, both public. And security group, I'm going to choose an existing security group here. It's going to be port 40, port 80, which is okay. I currently do not have a target group, so I'm going to create one. All right, and this is going to be okay. It's going to be an instance security group. It's going to be HTTP protocol. That's fine. VPC, that's the VPC right there. That is the protocol version 1. It's fine. Health check is very important. I want my target group to be able to check the health of my application. So if you remember, my application is under index.html. So I need to make sure I specify that here. And I'm going to go to next. Oh, I have to give it a name, right? It's very important. So I'm going to call it server target group. And next, here the servers, I'm going to pull them in. I'm going to include them here. And I'm going to create a target group, just like that. So the target group has been created. Now I need to go back to my application load balancer, refresh this. And if I do a drop down, you see my target group is created. And that's it for now, right? I'm going to do this and go all the way down and create a load balancer. Oh, I need to put a hyphen in there. Servers-LB, right? Load balancer. Therefore, let me add A in front of that. So servers-ALB. All right. I'm going to go ahead and create the load balancer. Create the load balancer. And now the load balancer, we have a DNS, a record. So I'm going to copy this and open this up. And I'm going to paste that in here. Hit enter. Right now it's showing that the site cannot be reached because if you actually go into the load balancer or the target group right now, it's currently showing unhealthy, which is okay. It takes a little bit of time. It's still, everything is normal. It's currently not being used. Give it a few seconds. Everything should be good. All right. So I'm just going to keep on hitting refresh. Eventually, under the target group, we're going to see that, this will be healthy. Once that is healthy, then it should be fine. Registered target, these two servers. So it's a target registration is fine. It's still in progress. So it normally takes a few seconds. Once everything is initialized and is good, you will see that over here, it will show healthy, and this will be registered. Okay. So as you guys can see, it came healthy now, right? Normally that took about 30 minutes, 30 seconds to about a minute, right? So yeah, now it's healthy. As you can see, it's healthy. Over here, 2 is healthy and 0 unhealthy. So now if I go back to my browser and look at the server.alb, you see now I can see something coming up now. But one thing I want you guys to pay attention to, I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? So you can see this is server 1. Right now, my load balancer is pointing to server 1. So in reality, what you're seeing is you have the load balancer pointing to this server only, this application load balancer. Whenever a user log in and trying to access my application, the load balancer, this load balancer is sending traffic to this guy, right? But if I keep refreshing, like if I have multiple users trying to access the same application, what my load balancer is going to be doing is it's going to be sending traffic to both of the servers. Now, how can we test to know, right? So if I keep hitting refresh, you see how it's bouncing from, I want you guys to pay attention to this. It's bouncing from server 1 to server 2, right? See, and you can see the IP address also changing. It's bouncing back and forth. So my load balancer right now is doing its work, right? It's sending traffic across those two servers. If you look at this server is only server 1, and that's the IP. And this other server is server 2, that's the IP, right? You guys can see, right? So if a user is pointing to just the server, that's all they get. But if you pull all the servers and you're letting load balancer just manage the traffic between those two servers, now the traffic will be flowing across those two servers. And the purpose of that is for high availability. So even if I terminate one, right, while I'm trying to build the second server, the load balancer is only going to be sending traffic to one server at that point. But once the other server is back up, it's going to start sending it to all the servers, right? And that is a good thing. As you can see, traffic is flowing. Let me go back over here. This is the load balancer URL. Traffic is flowing between those two servers. Every time I hit refresh, it's jumping back and forth. Okay, that's exactly what we need. Now, when we come back, oh, before we go, I want to show you guys something, right? Because we keep talking about, CloudFront, CloudFront, CloudFront. But what is the purpose of CloudFront, right? So when we come back, I will explain that to you. All right. So hopefully you guys learned that about the purpose of ALB load balancer here. You guys can see in action how traffic is being deployed across multiple AZs. Okay. All right. I'll see you in shortly with the recording for CloudFront.